Hello friends, today is my first video on YouTube related to stocks and I am going to show you how to create your own screener for identifying trend of stocks, applying moving averages using Google Sheets, for which few guys ask money for their scanners. I am going to show you for FNO stocks today and this can be applied for any stocks. First go to NSE website and to download the list of the stocks, so go to live market, equity stock, and from here select FO stocks from this drop down and you will get the list of all FNO stocks. Note that I am recording this video on the 31st May, which is a Sunday, and the markets are closed today, and whatever prices which are seen here are as of Fridays, as on May 29th. Okay, so click on the symbol to sort it alphabetically and download in CSV the same. So all the data gets downloaded in the CSV format and you can then convert to Excel if you are interested, or you can just use the CSV itself. So open it and you will get the same data in Excel format, and just select all the symbols and copy it. Next you will want to go to your Google Drive, which is I think everyone would have access to, and create a new blank spreadsheet by clicking on new and Google Sheets and blank spreadsheet. So I have just created one blank spreadsheet with only the headers added which are required for us, and I am pasting the all the symbols copied from that sheet here. So this got copied. Next, for any analysis we want the last traded price of the particular stock. So I have a couple of formulas that needs to be inputted. So for these are all coming from Google Finance, and for the last these are the formulas. So you might pause this video and take a screenshot of this for your inputs, and for the last traded price I'm just copying this formula and pasting it here and enter. So this gives me the last traded price of ACC, which we can verify it from here, from the NSE website. It's 1268 and which is 1268, which is fine. So I'm just clicking on the cell and dragging it so that the formula gets applied for every symbol. So again you can verify it for ZEAL, it's 182, and for ZEAL it is 182. So this formula is fine. Next, for getting the 20-day moving average, you will want to have the prices of the last 20 days. So the formula which is applied is this one. So I will just take a minute to explain what the formula does actually. So what we are getting is the last price of the stock for the last 30 days, and then selecting the top 20 out of that list, so that if there are any holidays in between or any non-working days, it will not be considered and it will take only the last 20 traded days and averaging it out. Okay, so this is the formula. You can just I'm just copying it and pasting it over here and enter. So I'll just do the same thing, click and drag for the other symbols. Similarly, for 50-day moving average, I am taking the last 60 working days and then sorting it out and then selecting the top 50 rows and then averaging it out. So I'm just copying the same and pasting it here. Again clicking on the cell and dragging it for applying for other symbols. Next, for the 100-day moving average, similar, taking the 120 days and selecting the top 100 out of it. Again, click on it and drag it so that it gets applied for others. For the 200-day similar formula, I'm just taking the last 250 days and taking 200 top 200 out of it. Again, for applying to others, just click on that and drag it. Next, to identify the short-term trend of the stock, we use the Sparkline feature of the Google Sheets. And again, I'm just taking the last 11-day working, so that if there are any non-working days, it doesn't consider that. So I'm just copying this and pasting it here. So this gives me a miniature graph of how the stock is performing over the last 10 to 11 days period. So again, for applying to other stocks, just click and drag it. Similarly, for the 30-day trend, the formula, I'm just replacing 11 with 31. And then clicking on it and apply this same for others. Next, for the volume, it's the same formula. It's just replace price with volume and take the days as 10 days or 11 days. Again, to apply to others, just click it and drag it. If you are interested in the last 30 days volume, apply the same formula, only change the number. I'm just doing it for you once. Again, to apply for others, click and drag. So our sheet is now ready. You can easily identify the 10-day trend and the 30-day trend and 10-day volume of any particular stock. Next, for better visualization, you can do conditional formatting of all the columns. So I'm just doing it for the 20, 50, 100 and 200. For that, just click on the column C, select the entire column, click on this button, and you will get conditional formatting. So just do the formatting for apply to range C2 till the end. Format the cells, choose custom formula is equal to B2 greater than C2. Then you color code it as light green or whichever color you want. Click done. Add another rule. Apply to range C2 to C1000. Format the cells. Custom formula is equal to C2 greater than B2. Color code it as red and click on done, which means to say it will be getting green if the last traded price is above the 20-day moving average, and red if the last traded price is below the 20-day moving average. Similarly, you will do it for the other columns. So click on column D, conditional formatting is equal to, from D2, format the cells. Custom formula is equal to B2 greater than D2. Color code it as green. Add another rule. So this time D2 greater than B2. Color code it as red. Again, for 100-day moving average, we'll do the same things. Apply conditional formatting from E2 to entire range. Format the cells. Custom formula is equal to B2 greater than E2. Color code it as green. Add one more rule. E2 greater than B2. Color code it as red. Similarly, for 200-day moving average, add rule from range F2. So format the cells. If is equal to B2 greater than F2. Color code it as green and add another rule is equal to F2 greater than B2. Color code it as red. So our trend scanner sheet is ready. Now you can verify it with the going through the charts. So for example, I am just verifying for ACC. I have opened the chart of ACC using the TradingView platform in Kite. So the blue line is the 20-day moving average, green is the 50-day, red is the 100-day, and the black is the 200-day moving averages. So we'll just verify for ACC. So it has ACC last 20 days is 1189, 50 days 1118, 100 is 1279, and 200 days 1394. We'll just verify it here. So I'm just, the values will come over here. You can just have a look at it. So I'm just zooming in it, and if you check for the last candle which has formed, so the moving average 20 is 1189, 50 day is 1118, 100 days 1279, and 200 days 1394, which matches with the values over here. And again you can see it from here that the last traded price has moved above its 20-day and 50-day moving averages, but it's lesser than 100-day and 200-day moving averages. So which can be seen here. It has moved above its 20 and 50-day, but it's lesser than 100 and 200-day. So we will verify for one more, which I can take it as Bajaj Finance. So we'll just see it. I'm just taking Bajaj Finance. So as you can see, Bajaj Finance is everything is under its moving averages, and the values are 2026, 2306, 3346. If you click over the cursor here, it's 2026, 2306 and 23346, so which is correct. So in this way, if you want, and you can see the trend of the chart also for the last 10 days. It's kind of sideways, which is seen in this chart as well. Okay, so with this you can also create your own screener, and and that's it. So just one note, that there might be a delay in data getting updated into Google Finance by NSE feeds. So it might happen at around 8 p.m. End of day or 9 p.m. I'm not sure of the time, but you can just figure it out. So this is one way you can figure out the trend of the uh, stocks. So please and make your financial make your analysis. Please consult your financial advisor before you invest. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please click on the like icon, and thank you. Stay safe.